Yo, Ryan Shanky here. So today I'll be doing what if Naruto was betrayed part 3. So let's get started.
Maybe in a million miles on a highway through the skies. Someday soon we'll be together.
No, I honestly don't think you can become a hero.
So, last time I think I stopped when I said something like this. So he continued to stare at them for like a new few minutes until he started to cry and he started laughing to himself and said, "Looks like I'm going to be a dad. God damn it." Naruto cried to himself as he once again wept in like anguish and him to his sleep. So today's part starts from here. So later Naruto woke up to sound of heavy breathing. As he turned over and saw something, he saw someone with a white hair in short sleeved shirt and black shorts. He was muscular as seemed to be like squatting and painting something. He then stood up and like turned around, walking toward the wall and sitting aside. So, excuse me, who are you? Naruto asked, as the man turned around. Oh, who are you? He asked. I'm the one asking the question, Naruto replied as the man walked over to a bowl. He picked it up and brought it over to Naruto. Want some candy? I love candy, the man said as he took one and put it on his mouth. Naruto looked at the old man as he gulped. Sure, Naruto said as he took one. What's the worst that can happen? I've already been raped and expecting a kid, Naruto thought, and he heard some clapping. My. Dorian-kun, you've learned to share. I'm proud of you, said the deeper version of the old man's voice. Naruto turned his head to see exact same man, but he looked more fit and was wearing black sweatshirt and gray sweatpants with bandana over his head and shorter hair. No, I'm sorry, but since you are starting to share, I'm gonna get you the biggest bag of candy I can find in the next time I go by candy shop. He replied as the man grew a huge smile. Really? Yay! The man said as he jumped around like a child. The more mature man walked over to Naruto and extended his hand and said, Please excuse Dorikon-kun. He's just a child, he said as Naruto took his hand. It's alright. Who are you two anyway? Naruto asked as he stood up, but when he did, he noticed that he didn't feel any pain in his leg. Looking down, Naruto saw that his leg was better without a cast. Wait a minute, my leg, it's fixed? Naruto said. Sorry to rain on your parade, but your legs is not fixed. You're just in your mindscape. The man said as Naruto looked up at him. What? Wait. Mindscape? Yes, the space inside your mind. Oh, forgive my poor manner. My name is Kyo Dorian, and that is Dorian-kun. Said Kyo Dorian as Naruto raised an eyebrow. You two share the same name. Are you twins? Naruto asked as Kuyo Dorian chuckled. No. We're in a manner of the sense. You see, we were once the same person, he explained. Wait, the same person? Yes, you see, long ago I met my defeat at the hand of my a great martial artist. We both studied underneath the same master in Chinese Kimpo. In fact, I the first Western man in history to attain the title of Koyo. Koyo, what's that? Naruto questioned as Koyo Dorian sat down on the bed. I guess I'm going to have to go through the whole history of China for this one. I have several questions. What's America? What's China? What's Kimpo? This is gonna be a long night. Koyo, Dorian said as he Like he began his lecture while Dorian Kun was eating candy while listening to them. So, in a different place. Sorry, not a different place, like a time later after the explanation, we can hear. Okay, now that I've explained everything, do you have any questions? Koya, like Dorian, said, like asked as Dorian Kun raised his hand and said, "Yes, Dorian Kun, can I have more candy?" Dorian Kun asked as Koya, like Dorian sighed. Dorian Kun, I think you had enough candy for today. It's about your bedtime. But I don't wanna, I want a candy. Dorian Kun said. Dorian Kun, you want to be a big boy, right? Yes? Then big boys listen to their elders now. Hand me the bowl and go to bed. Koyo Dorian said as he extended his hand. Dorian looked down at his bowl and gave it to his counterpart and stood up. Koyo Dorian stood up as he motioned to Naruto to do the same. The childlike man then crawled into the bed and fell to sleep. A few minutes later, we can hear. It's not easy to take care of him, but it's honest work. Koyo Dorian said, "Man, I can't believe I've got to do this in the future." Naruto said as the old man raised an eyebrow, expecting a younger sibling. Not quite, you see, I was sorta raped, and well, I'm gonna be a dad. Yay! Like he said it in questioning manner. Naruto said with some fear and sarcasm as Koyodori excelled in what seemed to be disappointment. I guess prison rules have changed since I was alive. You got that right, said a more cheerful voice as Naruto turned his head and saw a giant of man almost standing at 7 feet 3 inches. He was bald and wearing the same suit as him. Oh, me, oh my, look at you, boyu, wearing the same clothes as me. You trying to steal my look? He said as Naruto gulped. Look at your face. Oh my god. It's been a while since something like that happened. Put her there. He continued as bent down with a creepy smile and extended his hand for a handshake. Naruto slowly took the man's hand as they shook and said, "See, nothing to worry about, boy. Now first listen." He said, "What?" "Don't get distracted," the man shouted as he kicked Naruto in the chest. Naruto was sent flying into the wall as the giants laughed. "You're never gonna survive this if you can't. Get that into your head," he said as Naruto pulled himself out of the wall and took several deep breaths before running at him and punching him in the chest. The man didn't even flinch as he grabbed Naruto by the head and pushed him back. Naruto waved his arm around as the smile on the man's face grew wider. Man, oh man, oh man. This is gonna be so great, he said as he removed his hand from Naruto's hand and grabbed him by the side and held him up in the air in eye level, like a parent could do to a toddler, and said, "Name's Beck. Let's enjoy ourselves, shall we?" "Wait, what?" said asking question. It gets annoying. "Wait, what? Who are you?" "It's really starting to get in my nerves," said the familiar voice. As Beck and Naruto turned their heads to see Sky Sikoruski. "About time you made it, Russian," Speck said as his head spotted down Naruto. Yeah, American," Skiruski said as he looked at Naruto and said, "So you survived Speck kick. Maybe I was wrong about you." "Skiruski was your name, right?" Naruto asked as the Russian smirked. "So you did remember," Skiruski said with a surprise. "I was half expecting you to ask who are you. Look like expecting things is gonna be a downfall of me." "Wait a minute, it was. Where are the others?" Kyodorians asked as Skiruski shrugged. "Don't know, said they'd be here in few." "And we hold up to that," said a voice as Naruto looked past Kiruski and saw two men. One had dark pink, almost red hair and was wearing a black long sleeved shirt with matching pants and standing at 6 foot and 1 inch. And the other guy was like an old man, about foot taller than Naruto, standing at 5 foot 2 inches. He had black hair, and that slightly turned to gray with a somewhat like a melancholic look on his face. He wore a black short sleeved shirt with a beige collar and pants and a belt. So we all are here, as the short old man and another like said. It seems so. The pinkish haired man said, "The English man is Doyle, and the old timber one is Yanagi. Say hi." Skirishki said as the tall man of the duo extended his arm like hand, and as he said, "I'm Doyle," he said as the old man bowed. "Ryuku Yanagi," as Yanagi said to Naruto, as Naruto shook Doyle's hand and bowed to Yanagi. "Nice to meet you all, I'm Naruto." Naruto replied as Doyle made a small smile. "Well, I guess the feeling is mutual, but I suppose you'll be waiting answer," Doyle asked. "Please, at this point I'm gonna say screw it, and start crawling around my cell saying I don't need sleep, I need answers." Naruto shouted as Kirusuke patted Naruto's head and said like, "We can hear. We were sent here by the Shina Yanagi?" Skirusuke asked. "We were sent here by the Shingami to assist you," Yanagi deadpanned. "The Shingami?" Naruto asked as they all nodded. "Yes, sirree," Speck said. "But why? Why are you here? Why are you assisting me?" Naruto questioned. "Something about honor among thieves, if I remember those were like his exact words," Doyle said. "We are fellow convicts, and we're going to get you out of here," Skiruski said as Naruto was about to ask a question. "And before you ask, we're going to train you in our way, starting when your leg is healed up." "Yeah, I guess that makes sense," Naruto said. "Or you can start tonight doing my dream training." "Dream training," Specs suggested. "Dream training? What's that?" Naruto asked as Speck grabbed him by his collar and like of his suit and started to drag him away. "This gonna be fun. See you later," Speck said as he waved to the rest for them to like a goodbye, while Naruto was firing off a question later. "Okay, so we're already inside of the mindscape, right?" Speck said. Naruto said yes. "Good. Now I want you to imagine a large lake or a river. Hell, an ocean if you can," Speck like instructed. "What's that got to do with anything?" Naruto asked as Speck hit Naruto over the head and said, "Don't question me, boy, and do it." "Yes, sir," Naruto said as he tried to imagine a large like body of water. When Naruto was about to fall like he was about to pass out, he blinked and there was a lake. Speck smiled as he patted Naruto on the back and said, "Perfect job, Bayo. Now, let's go for a swim," Speck said as he picked up Naruto with one hand and like shucked him in the center. Naruto landed in a large splash as he came back to the surface. "You crazy bastard! What the hell?" Naruto shouted as he like doggy paddled. "Come on, kid, swim to shore. You can't do it," Speck replied as he like waited for Naruto to swim back. So let's say 10 minutes later. "Well, I can see that you're gonna need swimming lessons," Speck said as he watched Naruto vomit. "You crazy son of a What the point of swimming when I'm in Mindscape? It's not going to do anything for me," Naruto said as Speck like grinned for ear to ear. "And that's where you're wrong," Speck said cheerfully. Explain," Naruto said. "To put it simply, when you dream something about your muscles movements as well, I've learned to use in my advantage and manage to train my muscles when I sleep, but not for I found that it's work for swimming. Anywho, lap 2. Specs said as he shackled like Naruto back in the lake, and Specs like Naruto yelled, "Spec, you an ass!" Like hole, you know? So I might leave it right here. I'm sorry guys about this video. It might be short, and sorry about my voice. Like I've been working like lately and I can't do nothing about that. Like I tried tea with honey and some lemon, I'm gonna see if way to improve my voice for you. So yeah, I hope you like enjoyed this part, and stay home, stay safe, wash your hands, and spend the time with most precious people you have. And as I always say, please don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, and I'll catch you in another video. Peace out, bye bye.